Okay, so we're back on target. We're back on doing the same old, but we're recording the data continuously, and I hope that this will help you. So let's have a look. Let's go and have a look down. Okay, so this is Tuesday, November the 15th. Okay. Again, I've made a point of not weighing myself, so I don't even know what's going to happen. It's not going to make things funny, but you're going to get a true reaction from me. Okay, so that's it. 116.4. Okay, I think it's 1 gram less. I think it was 116.5, and I have pooped as well. Okay, so gonna be hitting the gym today, so hopefully that will move things, because this is going to be educational for not just for you guys but also for me. And can't lie, I will not lie. Right now, not feeling uppity about it, but not feeling down either. But at the same time, because obviously I'm putting my neck on a block, and this is something that does work for me, and it has worked for me on and off. But it's the not first time, this is kind of more of a controlled kind of way I'm doing it. Last week it was controlled, had a lot of success. This week, wow, starting off slowly, very slowly, possibly just 1 gram off. And plus, I'm not even nowhere near to the weight that I'd lost originally, which was 1154, I think, or 1155 or 1156. One sec. Right here. 1154. So come on, man. Keep on keeping on. Just go do it already. See you on the other side. That's it, bloods. Done the gym. Cushy. It was a good day in the gym. Flipping loved it. My body loved it. Cannot complain. Such a beautiful day today. It's a beautiful winter day. It's all going too crazy right now. So, yeah, good all round. What am I doing? I'm gonna start again. It's just a good day today training. Loved it. Well worth it. Body needed it big time. Big time. And can't complain at all. Someone was ahead of me just staring at me, speaking into my phone like it's the first time they've ever seen anything like this. But beautiful day, beautiful winter day. To the sky. Beautiful. This, I mean, I love sun, I love summer, I love spring. I hate winter, I hate it. England's such a beautiful country during the summer and the spring, as long as you live somewhere okay. Even if you don't live somewhere okay, you can find places. The only thing is I've always suffered from hay fever, but since becoming a vegan, this is the first year that I didn't suffer from it that bad. So we'll see what happens this coming year, if we're still here, that is. We've got plans for 2017. So yeah, beautiful time at the gym. Really enjoyed it. Pushed some heavy weights, done some good cardio. It's good all round. I'm so glad. Seriously, sometimes it's such a nightmare trying to get out of the house because of one thing or another, because of work, because of chores, because of something, because of phone calls, because of just so much crap. But when I get out and I get into the gym, it was a nightmare getting out, trust me, but it was so worth it. So just keep on keeping on, and till next time. Okay, just gonna hit the shower, but what I'm gonna do is just weigh myself because I've come back from the gym. Let's see what's going on, let's see what's happening, let's see where it's at. So this morning I was at 1164. Okay, let's see what's going on now. I crapped out of my head in hard, trust. Look at all the graininess now. Just run out, and then the kids are back again.
It's just like any chance I just want to eat. Okay, so look at that, bloods. 115.2 bloods. 115.2. And I started off the day at 116.4. That's the power of intermittent fasting and the gym complementing one another. See you on the other side. I'm bold about it and just come on and just start talking about it and shut up quickly because my brain was just thinking. That's the power of the combination of basically when you're dieting or you've got a diet plan or a meal plan and you go into the gym or you're exercising. Take one out of the format and it just impedes all what you're trying to do. Yes, you can overtrain, and I have been subject to doing that before in my life. I've been known to do that. But I prefer, like I said before in some of my previous videos right at the beginning, I prefer to be overtraining than undertraining at the end of the day. Okay, as long as I'm not injuring myself or exhausting myself or getting completely like wrapped up into some madness. And that's what I'm trying to put over to you. The combination. You take one out, you're impeding yourself in such a big way. Okay? You have to do the two together. Doesn't mean you have to keep going gym 24/7. But you do have to be going on a regular basis. I'm of the mindset that you need to be trying to be hitting 5-6 times a week. As soon as you hit 3 or 4 times a week, you're doing something. As soon as you hit 2 times a week, I'm telling you, no matter what you're doing or whatever, you're impeding your weight loss. I know I've been doing this on and off for years, and this is the first time I've had this amount of breakthrough to this extent, this far in. Okay, and it's continuing. So please, listen to our brother. I don't know everything, but I do know about this side of things. Okay? Keep on, keeping on. Boom. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to put all the video together. So you might have already seen that I've weighed myself and my feelings and everything else initially this morning. I weighed myself yesterday. At the point of weighing, I was 116.5. And then yesterday, what did I have to eat? Not obviously. I had my porridge, and then I had 2 bowls of lentil soup. Probably by about Thursday or Friday, it might even have to be Saturday, I will definitely be giving you a basic breakdown of my macros and calories and so forth. Caloric, I think that's the right word, intake. Okay, I do work at a deficit, whether I'm doing intermittent fasting or not, because it's worked and it's been working for me. Okay, and I do have to do it with the gym. If I don't do it with the gym, it works a little bit and then bang, I hit a plateau, I hit a wall, and it actually starts regressing back. So I don't know if you've ever seen the very first video I've done with where basically I've said I've lost 60 pounds. That one I talk about basically, I'm sure it's that one, I'm not too sure. It's the very first video I've ever uploaded, I think it's in there, where I talk about when me and my wife went to the GP and was talking about weight loss and everything else. And he literally come out with a comment where, to get to where you want to get to, you literally need to starve yourself. And I said there, I thought, what? But there's also some kind of method to that madness. And the reason why I said that in that statement is because of this intermittent fasting, okay? Because I've experienced the power of it. And that's why I'm doing it. It's going to work for some of you, and for some of you it's not. For several reasons. The first reason why it might not work for you is you're going to get the shakes. Sometimes people who are used to just having coffee 24/7 and they take coffee out. Say like if you're basically a Muslim and Ramadan comes along and then you're fasting and so forth, and you can't have your coffee and you're used to having it. That's how it is basically from father-in-law. It's just bang. He can't deal with it. He gets major headaches and everything else. So you might try and take something out of your body, or it might be a case that you're used to always having breakfast or always having lunch or always having brunch or something, and you try and take it out and you suffer with the shakes really intensely. I'm not saying you can't do this, but it could become a challenge for you. Okay, so this isn't for every single person, but I want to put a shout out to a new subby, someone who just subbed me today, and I'm just going to look down onto my screen. It's basically, I'll put the link in the description as well. I have to give this woman props. B.WildBeauty. Okay, I have to give her props. Brand new mummy. Brand new mum. Literally, I'm not too sure. She literally had her daughter probably 5, 6, maybe 7 weeks ago. Tops. I could be slightly wrong by a week here or there. She subbed me today. She asked me, so I subbed her back, gave her props, said thanks. She said check out the channel. I checked out the channel. I was shocked. Not shocked in regards to do with the weight that she's lost, but the fact that she had the balls to do it, had the focus, the tenacity, and also be a brand new mum, and then also be editing videos, and then also be documenting it and cataloguing it, and then put it up. So it's well worth. I mean, she's got other stuff on her channel as well. So for the ladies, it could be some other stuff of interest to yourself. But if you're just interested and you've just fallen onto this channel and you're looking at this guy, John Anthony, he's going ballistic, and you're thinking, can I do it? Is this going to work for me or whatever? Take a leaf out of this young lady's book. Okay, go and check out her channel. Her videos, you're lucky. They're short and sweet and to the point. You don't have to hear no rambling like you have to hear from me going on and on and on. And she records everything, and you just get a pure picture. I think she's basically lost anywhere between 20 to maybe 25 to say 30 pounds within a space of about 5 weeks. But I'll let her explain the rest. Seriously, the videos to do with the if fasting is basically, I think the longest one is the very first one when she's talking about it, and she's just basically just got a brand new baby daughter with her. She's just explaining what she's doing, how she's going to do it, and everything else. And then the other videos just basically, and that video is probably about 4 minutes long, and then the other videos are literally like about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes each. And then I think there's about 4 or 5 videos there. So support her channel, and follow her on her journey, because I know she's doing it long term. She's going to be doing it to try. She's taking, from what she said, I'm not going to take any more. I'm going to just explain this, but she's taking it step by step. She's moving, and her focus is trying to move and take every 10 pounds as it comes along. And imagine, I know she's definitely done 2 of those 10s already, if not 3 of those 10s. Alright, so go and check her out. The description will be down below. I'll just put it straight to her channel, and then I think she's got about 25, 26, 27 videos. You better discover which ones are to do with if fasting. So big shout out to you. Thank you so much for subbing over to myself, and big props to you. I don't know what your first name is, but B.WildBeauty, props, and I salute you. Okay, carrying on. So, and I will always put that out. Any kind of person that subs over to me that's got a channel and I check you out and everything else, I will always kind of name drop or put a shout out to you when it's relevant. So if I haven't done that yet, please bear with me, because I don't want to just be name dropping. It's got to be relevant with the content that I'm sharing, because I'm going to be doing all different kind of content, but obviously for this week, it's all about if and if fasting. Okay, there is one other brother I'm going to be sharing in the middle of the week. And he just subbed to me recently, and I'm going to be dropping and shouting out his name very shortly. Okay. Okay, so literally yesterday, 116.5, getting back to what I ate, I had some porridge, had my oats and everything else. Yum, I love it. A massive stable part of my diet. And then I had two bowls of lentils, two bowls of lentil soup. One was a new lentil that my wife has been doing, which is basically a mix of different peas, different lentils and everything else. Loved it. And then the other one was basically another lentil and everything else. And all this stuff, I will, once I sort out I can use this camera, but anytime I move it, it just messes up all my settings on the home front here. And I'm not, because I'm always rushing with time, is trying to learn how to calibrate and everything else. But I'm going to try. So when I've got a food haul and when I've got certain things I can show you the actual when my wife's cooking, I'm not going to show you her cooking because she's not ready for all that yet. But I can at least come over to the pot. I'm lucky. I mean, you've got Danielle, who just recently done a cook up and everything else, and she was doing it all herself and everything else. I'm lucky I can keep myself completely out of that because wifey takes care of all of that for me. So I'm lucky on that side of things. So that's why I have to salute you women that are there meal prepping, doing stuff, focusing, getting your videos out there and everything else. Wow. Because I find it difficult just getting up in the morning. Alright, so I will be showing, I've got pictures anyway and little videos here and there that I'll put together in regards to a collation of what I've eaten, and we'll go through the macros a little bit more clearly, like I said. Sorry I'm going all over the place. But long and short of it is 116.5 yesterday, woke up today 116.4. So I had 2 bowls of lentils and also some porridge yesterday, and I don't think I had anything. Oh, I did. I think, yeah, I did. I told you anyway. I had like a small plate of potatoes and everything else. That's what I had. I lost 1 gram. One measly, finicky little gram. And you will hear my voice. You've probably heard it already in the video. I'm like, yeah, okay. But this is how I want it to be. I want it to be truthful. I'm just going to try and shed the light on it. Because if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to critique and try and make it work at the end of the day. Not to try and prove myself to you and to me and everything else, but to try and find out why is it not working. But like I said, I don't know whether I said it in the video prior, which is a joint to this, but I hadn't gone to the gym for 2 days. For some people, that's not a massive thing. But because all my weight loss and everything else, because I know I've lost about 77, 76 pounds. Okay, that's a lot of weight. You get me? All of that has been lost by dieting and exercise, not just exclusively exercising or exclusively dieting. Anytime I go exclusive with just the dieting or just exclusively with the exercise and the gym and everything else, everything plateaus, or I will move and then I hit a massive wall and I start regressing. That's why I'm passionate on combinating the two together, and that's why this time around I'd made a point of making it a lifestyle, a dependency of who I am and what I am. And because of that, I have hit walls and I've stopped and I've fallen off the wagon and got back on, but I just carried on. And anytime I've regressed, and I might have regressed this year at the beginning, I've regressed some serious amounts. Not serious amounts, but like 7 kilos, which is like about 14, 15 pounds, 10 kilos, which is about 20, 23, and I've had to just fight back through it. And when I say regress, I mean, I've taken one out. I've either stopped going to the gym, and then I've just tried to eat properly or whatever. Something's happened, and then you kind of kick back. Or I've got some yo-yo diets to tell you about. Not diets, yo-yo stuff that I tried, where I lost. I lost within basically 12. I've got one I'll be sharing in the future where I lost 12 kilos and put all of it back on. Okay, and then I was dieting and gymming and everything else because I'd done a mad crash diet. And it just busted up my whole everything. And it wasn't like I wasn't going gym. It wasn't like I wasn't eating properly. But what had happened, I was losing weight consistently, and then I just wanted to lose so much more weight. And I'd seen some YouTube video and seen some documentary, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do that. I done it. I had results. I died going through it. So I'm going to be sharing about that. I recorded all that. That was back in April, February, March, April. Probably about April, May time. But I didn't record anything, but I recorded I took photos of my weight and everything else. I took photos of all what I was eating and everything else. So I'm going to break that down bit by bit by bit by bit. I'm going to probably do like 1 or 2 videos on that. And I'll be doing that probably in about a week, 2 weeks time. Okay. That's why you have to find something that works for you. So when I say I have tried serious things, I've done things. You know, I have done things. This time round, I've done things in the past. I've done things in the past. But nothing has ever exceeded or worked to the extent of what I've been doing now. Okay? And like I said, intermittent fasting, which I kind of discovered the name for, even though I was doing it, is the thing that has got me the most progressive weight loss and consistency, and it doesn't throw on loads of weight. It doesn't throw me into a garbage bag, put me into a flipping garbage truck, take me to the waste deposit area and just crush me out and throw me out and spit me out, and I'm just regressing back. Okay, I say all that to say 116.4, but then I went bang, gym, combination. That's the combo. The combo works. At the gym, okay, came back, before having a shower, 115.2. Over a kilo, bloods. A kilo and 2 grams. So that's like, I've lost 2.2 something pounds from just going to the gym. Now, don't get me wrong, it's all going to calibrate back in some shape or form because I'm going to be eating now and everything else. What's the time now? I've already had my porridge. It's 7:15, so I've got to finish this up quickly and then basically start yamming that food down and then collate this video together. So tomorrow we'll see what's happening. But that's what I'm trying to say, the power of the gym. It's like you can hit a wall, you can hit things, but you've got to always analyze, what are you doing? What are you consuming? If you're consuming calories, are they good calories? If you're into basically low carb or high carb or this or that, what is the quality of the food you are consuming? Because I don't care what you're doing, if the quality of the food isn't as fresh as it possibly can be. And I'm not on about having to be organic. I'm on about organic is better. There's the elite. Then there's the next one down, and then there's the next one down. But let's try to get away from processed. The quicker we get away from processed food, because any kind of food that's processed, understand this, please look into my eyes and understand this. Anything that's processed means that it's been manhandled and it's been kind of touched and shaped in such a form to preserve itself. Do you understand that? To be kept, to be sustained. So there's some kind of chemical or chemicals or something in there to try and do something to make that product last longer. And we know that's even the same on fresh fruit and fresh veg because of the pestilence that are sprayed on stuff and everything else. But what I'm trying to say is it's like you're taking it from step to step to step to step. All those chemicals and everything else impede our bodies. Okay? So you want to try to get all those elements out. I'm not saying you cannot, you have to do, you've got to do this and all. But when you're trying to lose weight and you're finding it difficult and you're hitting roadblocks, and you are training and you are looking at your calories, or you are doing a specific diet that's worked for you in the past or has worked for someone else that's very similar to yourself, etc., etc., and you're doing everything right, how fresh is the food? How much has it been touched and modified by man-made substances that are there to keep it as fresh and give it as much of a long life as possible? The fresher the food, the more it's made from the earth to be consumed and then passed out with all the good ingredients basically extrapolated from it. All the dead things go through our blood system, our bloodstream, stays inside our colon, inside our gut, and they're the things that sometimes begin to draw fat deposits and begin to make gateways for these things that you don't want to sit on you, to sit on you. And like I said in one of my videos before, when I'm explaining that I'm a vegan and breaking down certain things, and I spoke about Dr. Greger and his book and his website and everything else. There's a reason that I talk about that, because there's loads of information out there. But what I like about his site and about his book at the end of the day is it brings everything into a place of you being able to begin to educate yourself. Because I had in the past dieted, okay? And I was doing things that I felt was right. And they were right. But I was being impeded by a lot of man-made temperance within the food. So the more of that you can extract and take away, and the more you can begin to move towards whole foods, okay, the better it is for you.
I just want you to take that on board, because I will be, I said a while back I'm going to be talking quite a lot about it, and I will be going into it extensively. And then what I will be doing is putting aside probably 1 or 2 days a week where I will be talking about it. But I wanted to get this information out first, and because I know the crux of it is, hey bro, I want to lose weight. I just want to shed this weight. And so let's talk. So that's why I've been talking about exercise. Now I'm talking about dieting, intermittent fasting, meal plan, etc., combination. So I'm talking about all those elements. So for any of you guys and girls that begin to listen, and then you end up saying, "But John, I'm doing this. But John, I'm doing that." I haven't got an answer for everything. But if you're hitting walls, I'm going to start talking about other things and reasons possibly why that wall is being hit. Like everything, all the time I keep saying, take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Do your own due diligence, and if you do need to sit down and consult a doctor, do that. But at the same time, like I said in some of my previous earlier videos, you do need to have the hunger to find out and educate yourself as well. And I will be going out of my way to be giving you things that I've found out and stuff that I've kind of gleaned, and begin to put it over to you bit by bit. But I love chatting, I love expressing myself and trying to get the information out there, but it's almost like I try and force it in every single video, or every single week I try and get everything in. And this is like, losing weight is like a marathon, you know what I mean? It's not a sprint. And it's difficult. I've got to a point where I've lost nearly 80 pounds. And now I am seeing so much of what I've been doing in the gym and certain exercises beginning to push through, because it hasn't got so much fat to show through anymore. And it's blowing my mind. I haven't seen my body like this for 25, 26, 27 years. That's a big thing. I mean, that's a lot of years. Do you see what I'm saying? I've got myself to a point of being fit before, and I'm only probably about, where I used to get to before was about 120, 119, 118 possibly. Sorry, what did I say 119? I'm on about kilograms, okay? So I'm literally gone 3 or 4 kilos beyond that. But what I've done differently this time is I've got some serious kind of ways of how I've done gym, and both cardio and strength exercise. And I mean, I went into it deep this time, and it is paid off. So these are things that I'm looking, once I get my camera phone, then I can start sorting out and showing things in the gym properly, and showing things what I've been doing for a big period of time, and explain why and how it's helped me. And also, I'm going to be training my wife as well. We've done stuff with each other before, but I kind of pulled away from her this time to just let her get, because she comes on and comes off, comes on, comes off. She's got focus. She's been just hitting the gym. Imagine, she's with me, I'm a freak, but I've just left her out there in the dust for about 4 or 5 weeks just to just say, you've got to go and do it already by yourself. I mean, we used to have a car. She's been just going in the cold weather as well. And she didn't have a bike. She's just been dealing with it. I dealt with her a bit raggo. So don't think I'm just harsh to you guys and I'm just harsh to me. I'm even harsh to my wife. But it's with love. It's tough love in a sense. And it hasn't been with a whole lot of arguments. In the past, we used to just be arguing, bickering about bits and pieces and this and that and everything else. It can be sometimes difficult when you basically train with your partner or with your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, whatever. It can be difficult because if you have an issue and you're in the gym, it just impedes you. So I don't like that as well. But I'm going to be doing lots of stuff with her, and her body shape and her body makeup and how her body responds to things is completely different from me. So I'll be able to start informing you in regards to those aspects as well. And that's why I talk on such a holistic kind of element, because I know what kind of walls can hit me. I know what kind of walls can hit women. Women that are basically, you know, you're fallen pregnant and then you've had a child, then you have to lose weight before you're pregnant. It's a minefield. It's difficult. The human body is difficult, and we're all different, and all our bodies respond differently to different kind of things at the end of the day. So this is a journey, not just for me and my wife, but for all of us. And we're here to encourage and just basically hold up one another and to share ideas and things that have helped us. Things that I will share. Not everything will help you. Things that I hear from other people, I will be sharing. I won't be taking their stuff. I will talk a little bit and say, look, go to their channel. And it may help you, it may not. But always give props. You must always support one another. Let it be that those who are following me and those of you that I'm following, let it be that we're always encouraging one another. And if I send you to go to see someone and everything else, and you're not feeling what they're doing and whatever, then just, that's it. Don't send anything, any negative vibe or argue or... And it's been none of that anyway, but it's just early days. It's early days for a lot of my subscribers, and it's early days for me. And I just want it to be that, we'll build up a community, because obviously we're in a community that is basically full of trolls and just full of people that are negative a lot of the time. And a lot of people that have come to my channel, and a lot of channels that I've been searching out and everything else, are purposely built on people that have had struggles with losing weight, such as myself, such as my wife, okay? So we're a couple, we've been married for over 10 years, we've got a daughter, we're focused on doing this. Our daughter is super fit because we've done so much research that we was able to grow her up in such a way that she's high octane. She's super lean, super fit, and she's beautiful. And that is proven to me as well. Just that in itself. What we consume and what we eat and what we do pays dividends, either in a positive or a negative impact on our lives. So on that note, keep on keeping on and just go do it already. I've just remembered one last bit. What I'm going to be having to eat tonight is jacket potato. I'm going to be having 4 jacket potatoes, can of beans, baked beans, mushy peas. These are not, some people might be listening thinking this sounds disgusting. I like it. And some hummus. So I'll try and take a photo of everything as well. So when I come to do a breakdown of what I've eaten, because I know the macros of most of that anyway, because I've put them into my planner before, and I'll be giving a link for a planner as well at the end. We'll be going through all that side of things. All right. So just go do it already. Keep on keeping on, and obviously I'll be doing a weigh-in again tomorrow. So please comment, subscribe, share, like, dislike, whatever. But please just do something just to keep encouraging me to keep moving forward. I promise you, I will reciprocate the same thing back. Until next time, keep on keeping on. Take care. See you soon.